Hello, little whisper. All right, I was talking to a couple of you guys, wanted to see my setup as it is. Well, I got my new laptop and I'll show that off. I'll have to make this video progressively as I'm also in the middle of my workday, but there is my scheduling monitor. There's my AI monitor, my headphones, my back scratcher because I'm old. This is my air traffic controller unit. It goes to that screen there. That screen there is just for looks. It's built into the monitor. Pretty cool, huh? Um, I would open it up, but most of you already seen my system there. I just have a Discord channel up there, nothing big. This is my main monitor, and this is my coding monitor. So this monitor is connected to a computer that's in the other room, RDP, and everything is coming in through that computer there, which is my work computer. There's my cat's food down there. So all of this goes from the work computer, so I could just, minimize it all at once if I had to, but I just use multiple screens. And then I've got my TV up there. So, there's just screens all over the room. That's one of my workbenches. Anyway, so I guess the next video that I will show you guys, I have one clock in a different time zone because I do about 40% of my work in a different time zone. Anyway, there's, two keyboards, awesome little mouse mat, and yep, I know this is so tacky, you guys, but I have humble means. Anyway, I'll be showing off my new laptop soon. New used laptop.
So this is it when it is in its, laptop mode. This thing you can adjust however you want for however you want it to sit. It's really awkward to actually have on your lap, which is the only real drawback. But the thing is I never have a laptop on my lap. Maybe in an airplane, and if I was going to do that, I would just switch this into tablet mode. I like that it has a backlit keyboard, and you can just detach this, and then it becomes a tablet anyway. So that's still sitting back there. I'll close this. Now it's just a nice big tablet. So laptop / tablet, and it does all the things you'd expect it to do. But for work, I really need handwriting because I'm so tired of writing all of my notes when I'm at a job site during a meeting or when I'm doing a survey or whatever, or an audit. I write all my notes, I come home, and then I transcribe that into my computer, and it's just, what a bunch of wasted time. So with this, I can write the notes on this, and it goes from handwriting, it'll autocorrect to text, and then it becomes a text document I could just store on my computer. I'm still learning how to do this. Let's see what it does. So forgive me if I'm not very good at this yet. All right, so as I write, it will autocorrect it. That didn't work out. I forgot to go up here first and go draw. I'm still learning this and that. I bet you I can probably circle that and make it turn into text. Maybe not. All right, well, I'll try it over now that I hit the right thing. Struggling to hold this camera and do this at the same time, but so you could see, and I had a little autocorrect, didn't come out very good, but as long as I have internet, it's going to go onto my OneDrive, which then on my computer I can have that same document that I writ up, after notes and notes and notes in a meeting or on an audit or whatever, and then it's all there. I could put in the work order. I could use it at church, taking notes during a sermon, so it's good for work and for productivity, however you want to do it. I love it. I saw somebody taking notes with one, and I wanted this. I just didn't know it was within my grasp to get something like this. So I had an older one of these that wasn't near this nice, and then I found this one. I paid $215 for this, and it is a 11th gen i5 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 250 SSD NVMe, and it's got less than 100 days of use on it. So it's like I met a guy and he does recycling, and so he gets computers that get turned in way before their time is up because a lot of companies are going to turn things in faster than people that hold on to things until they go obsolete. Companies are usually changing things out between 2 and 3 years. So a couple $100 for this beauty. It's all black and all gothic, so I put a nice gothic cathedral on here to match my personality. Anyways, I was just showing that off. All right. So this is my office, but it is also my bedroom. And then I've got my little exercise machine there. My cat usually sits there next to me, or if my wife wants to come in, I can swap that chair out with a nicer chair. Sometimes we'll just, watch TV or whatever here. But sometimes at the end of the night, we like to watch TV in bed, so this thing can swivel back over to where it was. Nothing fancy, just like a 42-inch TV or something. And then this is my own personal computer. Aside from the work computer, this has my own personal stuff, all my photos and documents and stuff. But it also doubles as a racing thing because it can also play video games. It's got a decent little amount of processor and memory card and video card to play racing games. This place is a mess right now. Sorry about that. That's just a work area. This is my cloning machine. I also make music, so here's where I store a couple of my guitars. And then this computer here, if we're racing against each other, we've got 2 setups for pedals and steering wheels, and then this computer. But then this is also my digital audio workstation for my studio. So when it's time to make music, I could just sit on the bed and play guitar. I used to have to sit in a chair. So these make really good, these empty cans make a good way to hang your headphones on. I noticed that someone did that a while ago, and so I did it also. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but those fit my, get the speakers at ear level for when you're mixing. And then there's, a guitar interface. So yeah, it's all work and some play. Another workbench over here. This is a mess. I just haven't had time to clean it up, but this is obviously for working on computers. And then this is all great for recording my bass, my guitar, composing keyboards for my Gothic Christian music project. But then when we record vocals, we go into the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom, the master closet. And so this is, that is hooked up to that computer out there over the internet. So when we're in here, we're listening to the music that we recorded out there, our drums and keyboards and guitar. Well, drums are done obviously electronically, so you could track with it and then sing to it, and that goes into this machine, and that records it well using that interface down there, and then back on that machine out there is where the production actually happens. This is just for capturing that. Clothing makes a great way to dampen your voice. So if you are a budget recording artist like we are, I mean, we do have a chandelier, so we're not totally budget, pretty Gothic, right? Then Master Closet is a great place to record just because of the clothing that dampens all of the acoustics. And you can also store your extra guitar. You guys, I didn't have a better place to keep that chair, but there is always a time that you need an extra chair, and this one comes in perfectly. So that's where this thing lives most of the time. All right, so we'll go back out. So a couple of you had asked about my current situation for for all of this. So yeah, I feel like I'm sailing in like a ship because I'm just self-contained in here. I've got my exercise room. I've got my my battle station here where I do all of my work and make my living, and then I've got where I rest and then where I play. So when we have to do build outs for computers, there's more room than just what you see here. Right now I'm in the process of moving a bunch of stuff around. All of this stuff is usually not there. Usually that desk over there is cleaner. I wonder if there's a cat in here. That's where the cat lives. She's not there. All right,